you're even sharper than you were when we served together in the State House of Representatives.
Training on your part.
Thank you, sir. I'm honored to be here today, and this is indeed, as both of our congressmen have said, a very special day. And it's a special day for me also because I lost John Kerry. He was doing all of our education work in the caucus and obviously doing a great job, and it was known by everyone that he was in that kind of a format and working so diligently at it. And now, today, here he is as Chancellor of the Board of Regents, and he's doing what we have to get done in order to turn Ohio around in its economy. We need to have more educated people who are in a position to undertake tasks that are in many cases technological, but in all cases require higher education. And Ashland College is very special to me. It was part of my district at one point. They kept having me have less and less of Ashland County until I lost it. But that was because of growth in Medina County, so I guess I'm very proud of that in some ways too. But Fred, your work has been noticed by a lot of us down here. I can remember 1971, and don't tell me what you were doing then, please. In 1971, when we adopted a scholarship program for private schools. I worked with Speaker Chuck Kerfus at that time to do that, and worked very diligently because I graduated from Ohio Wesleyan and then had Ashland College in my district. And the numbers are mind-boggling. I was thinking back to them and looked at some old notes. 1971, college was cheaper. I just mentioned that in passing as a possible interest. But as we know, it has gone up dramatically. My father was the first one in our family to graduate from college. And he got a full scholarship, but he still had to put up some money. And so one year, he and his father had to sign a note for $26 because they didn't have the cash in the middle of the Depression to help him finish school. $26 today, I mean, for crying out loud, it's irrelevant in someone's college education costs. Those dramatic increases have disadvantaged a lot of young people, very bright young people who did well in high school. And it is not always that they can't afford it, in quotation marks, because the colleges do make an effort to see to it that there's assistance. But it is because they don't think they can do it, and if they don't, they then back off from making the kind of commitment that is necessary. This proposal is incredible. I can't remember what the number was in 1971 in the budget to provide for that first state scholarship for private schools, but this number, of course, just buries it. Our young people in this country need the opportunity to do what has to be done for them in terms of their ability to go forward, and not just to help themselves and their families, but to help the state of Ohio. Our governor is very, very strong on this. And of course, he's a graduate of the state school. I point that out to him from time to time. He obviously is someone who was willing to make that sacrifice and do what he had to do. And my God, it led to him being in the state senate, so it was all uphill for him. And as a bottom line for all of us in Ohio is that this university in Ohio, which is outstanding academically, has made a commitment to its students. Those are the most important people in higher ed. Let's all keep that in mind. Have made a commitment that is just remarkable. And I am so proud that Ashland County is leading the nation in terms of helping our young people. I have the privilege to serve on the Ashbrook Center at Ashland University, and this is an organization that is largely provided for by outside contributions and has done a tremendous job in terms of teaching teachers American history and in reaching out over the web to teach young people all across our country about the great nation that this is, the greatest nation in the world. And one of the things that makes it the greatest nation in the world is the ability of young people to obtain a higher education even if they have to sign a note for $26 to get there. I thank you, Fred. Thank you for lots of kids that I'll never know. Thank you for the direction that you have sent to all the private colleges. Enough is enough, and we need to get on top of the costs for people to go to school. I'm pleased that we're here in front of a portrait of Salmon P. Chase. He's one of the many people in Lincoln's cabinet who thought he should have been president, and he was governor of Ohio, and Lincoln met with him just down the hall here in his office. He was an advocate for private education expansion in this state, and that takes us back quite a few years. I wasn't in the House then. Contrary to what some of my colleagues say, but just think of that long chain going clear back before the Civil War of people talking about making certain that the opportunity was there for higher education, for our best and our brightest, and for those who have special talents. God bless you. God bless Ashland College and your trustees. The state of Ohio is proud of what you have accomplished and announced today. Thank you very much.